Bonjour et bienvenue sur la chaîne et bienvenue à De La Livre Cuisine. Hello and welcome to De La Livre Cuisine. I am Cotalia. Join me as I provide recipes and ideas for creating your house interior. Aujourd'hui, nous avons Southern Buttermilk Biscuits, or as we like to see, pas les biscuits de ma grand-mère, not my grandmother's biscuits. Profitez la vidéo. I am super excited to share this recipe with you. It is near and dear to my heart. Growing up every morning, my grandma would make us biscuits before we went to school, got on the bus. Every weekend, every single day, bread was made. And there was something so special about these biscuits and the way that they taste, the way that she prepared them. It was absolutely incredible. However, I recall growing up and watching her do it, and we had a conversation of what she used. But though my biscuits are good, they're not hers, which is why we call it pas les biscuits de ma grand-mère, not my grandmother's biscuits, but the idea is the same. So let us begin. Recommençons. Okay, so firstly, we are going to grab 3 cups of all-purpose flour. And then half a teaspoon of salt. Always doing your dry ingredients first and together. Followed by 2 tablespoons of baking powder. And lastly, 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Always make sure that it's nice and crushed so you don't have any clumps. Voila. From here, we are going to blend these together. Mélanger. Now, we are going to add our butter. So you must make sure that your butter is cold. It doesn't have to be frozen. It makes it a little bit more difficult if it is, but you want to do this because we're going to grate the butter, okay? Le beurre. You may wonder why we're doing this. To do it this way, to grate it and make it small, it allows the flour, all of the flour to adhere to the butter so that there's like not a missing piece of flour that doesn't have butter to it. So that is why. And at this moment, I'm gonna go ahead and begin to blend this a little bit, just because I do know in the past when I've made this recipe, if all the butter is on top, it kind of doesn't blend as easily or as well. If you enjoy these recipes, I would love for you to subscribe to the channel, give the video a thumbs up, leave a sweet, kind comment below. I would love to know how you make your biscuits, if you have a particular recipe that you like to follow, or if there's a particular jam or jelly or preserve that you prefer with your biscuits. Now, we're going to add 2 room temperature eggs. Let's scramble first. And just gonna pour into here. And now we need to blend mélanger. Okay, now You could, of course, go with these, but it doesn't quite blend as easily with the whisk. So use a wooden spoon, and let's just bring all of these together. Also, I have to remind you, definitely check us out at livingdelalive.com, where you will find this recipe and many more classics that you and your family will in fact love. I'm certain of it. Just mix that in there so easily. Now we'll add your buttermilk, but you want to add little by little. You don't want to pour it all in at once. Add a little and mix a little. Okay, so as you see here, this mixture is quite sticky, as it should be. So what we're going to do at this point, once you have mixed it to well combine, you're not seeing any flour in your mix, you're going to cover this with plastic wrap and allow it to sit in your refrigerator for 30 minutes to an hour, which is perfect. And this is what you want to do because we want it to be firm when we bring it out in order to begin to cut the biscuits. D'accord? Et voilà. So, just going to do one more final check here. I also like making sure that my mixture is in the center of the bowl so that when it's time to come out, it's all just in one space and it's not having to, I don't have to scrape it off the side and those things. So I'm going to cover this and place this in the refrigerator, and I'll see you here in the next 30 minutes to an hour. See you soon. À bientôt. Salut, bonjour, welcome back. So, we have allowed our batter to sit, and now we are preparing to work the batter for creating the biscuits. What you want to do is flour your workstation. Now, I have to be honest, some individuals will just go in like lightly, flour your workstation. For me, I flour quite a bit. I don't like to have any sticky batter at all, and I have a good turnout. So here you're gonna see me do this a couple of times. More than likely, I'm going to batter the workstation and the on top of the batter too. So let's go for it. Let's see how it's going. Because it's all about this should be firm. Yes, that's nice. You see how it's essentially just like one piece? So what I'm gonna do now is, for me, Poma, I'm gonna also just flour the top a little bit, and we're gonna begin to press this down, like so. I'm just gonna put this out here, and we want to fashion this in a square, and you'll see why in just a moment. I'm going to begin to fold Okay, so this is gonna be my last time rolling these out, and then we're gonna get into actually making the biscuits. Now, this is a pro tip of mine. Flour your cutter, your cookie cutter. I'm using a cookie cutter here. In between your cuts. And this is going to give you the perfect little biscuit. From here, we're going to do a little bit of an egg wash. Now, it really depends on how you want your egg wash, because if you want it to be more buttery, just doing some water, egg, and a little bit of warm melted butter is plenty. If you want, and also a little bit of milk, that would be perfectly fine. If you are wanting more of a buttermilk biscuit, you can do buttermilk, egg, and water, and that's what we have here. You're going to take this and you can lightly go over. So I'm here on the last biscuit, which is perfect. Et voila, voila, voila. And now we are going to place these in for 15 to 20 minutes on 400. I will see you in a little bit. A bientôt. Salut, welcome back. Let's check on the biscuits. Oh là là, c'est très magnifique. Pas les biscuits de ma grand-mère. It's not my grandmother's biscuits, but they are in fact beautiful biscuits, I would say. Nice golden tops, a nice little shine, and you can see the layers. You can see the layers. Oh la la. Look at that. Simply amazing. Taking a little bit of that, get you some butter, add that right to the biscuit. But here we have these incredible biscuits. It'll be great with butter. You can add your sweetness to it, a preserve, a jelly, a confiture, however you prefer it. Thank you so much for watching the video. I am so happy that you are here and you shared this moment with me. Please let me know if you decide to try this recipe, and I would just be so happy. Again, check us out at livingdulalive.com. You can find this recipe and much more there under the De La Live Cuisine tab. And please subscribe to this video. Merci beaucoup. Until next time.